Hey gang, welcome to the new moon for October. It's been a while since I've been doing these little, I guess you can say, chit chat forecasts on what's coming up. But something that's really, especially if you are highly sensitive, um, a lot of these energy that we use doing these kind of things on talking and explaining and sharing, most of all, these knowledges that we get from certain things, we study, we understand, and some people thinks it's not their cup of tea, but I do it because it is my cup of tea, and I like to take time to really focus, especially when there is a new moon. The new moon is a time when we put out the new intention, and especially for October's new moon, which happens to be October the 14th. And October is a month that is, to me, a very high intense energy, because there's a lot of changes not only around us and through the universe, but also with people's mindset and how they like to change it up, just to be part of these holiday season. And so things are really erupting around us, whether it's the Palestinians and what's happening in Iraq, and it's just a lot is happening. And for me is I really don't want to talk about it because it's too sad of an energy to get there. I do wish and pray, my best to peace and the condolence and suffering of families that's going through it, as we speak. And so, as we say, this thing has been starting off for a very, very long time. And, there's so many conspiracy theories, there's so many news about it or what is happening. It's just way beyond the scope of where we are today. As I said before, since I've been doing this and sharing it in the beginning during, COVID, I was really kind of using myself and and helping people to understand what there is, that is out there for themselves, to create your own tribe, to create your own path, to create your own mindset of in a positivity, because we can only take so much negativity that is out there. And just speaking to my friends and people out there in LA, it's just sad. It's really sad. And, you know, we have to stay focused. And so, it's a lot that's happening in October. Um, like anything else, stay grounded and stay really focused, because there's so much eruptions that's going to start to come. And, the feeling that we're getting right now is such a broken feeling. There's just, how can such a life that we live here on the universe be so cruel, so chaotic, so crazy? It's just mind blowing. And so, really, we can talk about those kind of things all day long, or we can focus on things that we need to go forward, need to put our energy, put our faith into things, like the other day, I don't know how it happened, but I kind of knew how it happens. I was not thinking and I was rushing, and I literally fell right flat on my face. I have this bump over here, and it's been a healing journey. But the thing is, I caught my tip of my tooth and it pushed it over here. So I have a little bump over here, but it was all black and blue. It was really, really, really bad. And, because I wasn't thinking, I was carelessly thinking, and that's where a lot of our mindset tends to flow. Um, just recently I had two aunts that passed away and, back last month and this month. And so, there's going to be more of these kind of things that is coming up. And so really, I can't express it anymore, is to stay focused and, things happen out of the blues and you don't even know why, like how I fell down and, finally I'm getting back into doing my pop-up, um, going forward with that because I need to get out there to really campaign for myself because right now everything is going to get much more expensive and much more um different than what we are used to. I mean, can you imagine yourself? And I saw this post, how you were 5 years ago, and I have to laugh about that because what was so important at that time in my life now is just a memory. I can keep on hating I can keep on going backwards and feeling, sad, happy, angry, or whatever. But the thing is that whatever happened in the past, we can't undo. So keep it as a memory and really something that you can look back on, focus. That was part of your stepping stone for where you are. And can you imagine if you keep on going and focusing on yourself and love yourself? Because until you love yourself, really the value of life is much greater, because they're going to start seeing you, people that was, you know, not so nice or may have mistreated you or may have misunderstand who you are, or what you are right now today. And hopefully everyone is a different person. Hopefully everyone has a different mindset, going back 5 years ago. And so you can do so much for people, but if they're still back 5 years ago or wherever they are and they just want to stay there, it's really up to you to just stay there with them, or you can create your own path and be that pathfinder of finding what I said before is your soul purpose. Because your body, mind, and soul can only do so much. I mean, like today, doing yoga, boy, did I sweat my butt off. I mean, it was hot. But because it was so hot, I had to just time out, and didn't complete it all because number one, it was just way too hot. Number two, really the weather out there is different. I don't know about you guys, but the sun is so much hurting my skin. It's powerful. And so that's why, what's really important is cleansing and deep cleaning through your skin by using our miracle micro bubble. So, I can't say this enough, how much it really truly works, whether it's, I mean, look at my garden. It was a piece of dead. Now it's thriving with great, you can see it, you can feel it. I mean, it's just beautiful, And so these are the kind of things that my asparagus that never grew is growing crazy. I can't even keep up. I turn around, I was like, whoa, when did you grow up? So once you get your momentum going, the earth is going to start to really take place. You know, you compost everything that you have to grow, to nurture yourself. And literally next year is going to be 4 years, 2024. And so you have only literally 2 years to make that change and how you can turn back that 5 years. And what you were 5 years before, that was 10 years ago. Because life goes on and we need to find that true happiness. And how we're going to do it is really focusing within yourself. And so this new moon on October the 14th really power plays on grounding yourself, finding yourself, and creating it. It doesn't matter what you do or how you do it. It really comes from the heart. And those that recognize it will recognize it. Those that will get irritated or it just doesn't hit them so well due to jealousy, due to feeling uncomfortable because they can't get there because they done so malicious things or not being so friendly, or it's hard for them to come back. And that's going to start to build. You know, why I say that is because throughout COVID, whether you got the shot or didn't get the shot, the conquer and the divide and the meanness of people really struck a chord. Now think about it and how we are now treating and how we are now listening to what's around us, whether it's the government, whether it's um, the media, and whether how the finance is really working with us or against us. And that's what I said in my last segment. And so don't forget to really subscribe to my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep it short and sweet and to the point because there's a lot is happening and I do use a lot of my energy when I do these chit chat corner. And so, I'm doing a lot of mix on my YouTube channel. So check it out. There's going to be a lot of things I upload or slow upload, but it's all going to be there. So catch up with us. And I just finished my Windward show out in Kaneohe, and I want to thank everyone. It was a long show from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., 12 hours of, going out there, and really it got me back into Hawaii again, And so my next one is next week, Saturday at Coco Marina Shopping Center. You'll see us right by Starbucks Bank of Hawaii side over there. And so stop by, learn more about the Miracle Micro Bubble and how it can use you in your everyday life. Okay, so we have a lot coming up. Subscribe to our newsletter. Go to cocojorchannel.com or cocojor.com and find out more about Cocojor and what we're doing next. So once again, don't forget to set in your new intention today for the next 3 days and see how that energy flows within you. So you take care and stay safe. And most of all, love thyself. Aloha.